differently?
There are many experts I have seen, I have heard, but Japan that's one of their strengths, are set pieces, and the ball was played in beautifully. Tactically, everybody wanted to see the Americans play offense, and we went into the final game being the most offensive-minded team that we've had the entire tournament. So I think that, we put it all out there, and we unfortunately didn't come out on top, but every game prior to that, everybody liked to say that we won because of our defense and because we were the better athletes. But in the final, you can see that we're not just athletes, we are true soccer players.
Yeah, the game has, for the women, it has grown since '99 as far as worldwide, and the skill level that is out there has changed dramatically. Well, you're the baby of the team. You're just 22. Kids your age are hoping to find a job at this point. What's your best memory from the tournament?
Wow, there's a lot of good memories. I mean, I think that the win against Brazil, I think that it just, brought our team so close, even closer than we already were, which was, unbelievable. And, the whole journey itself was amazing, and I think that we're just, even though we're a little heartbroken, we do feel proud coming back to the U.S. with so many supporters.
We're looking at the penalty kicks there, and they were great against Brazil, and they helped the team shine, and then led to heartbreak penalty kicks against Japan. Is that any way to decide a game?
I have to say that to go into that situation in two major games in a major tournament is very difficult for any team to do. You hear the critics say we choked. We didn't choke. We played our most beautiful game in the final, but the penalty kicks, not even the best teams win in a penalty kick shootout. So it's a hard way to go out, but those are the rules. You have to play by them. And to be honest, my hat really goes off to the Japanese team. I'm happy for their country. I'm happy for their nation. I'm happy for the players. They deserve that win. How can you say they didn't, coming back from behind, coming back from us leading two different times? They deserved it, and my hat's going to go off to them, but I will not sit here and say that we choked.
Going into penalty kicks, what's it like? What's your mentality as the keeper, especially against Japan, when the save was made before you even get into net, and then the second kick sails over the crossbar? What do you have to think going into that?
I was in two different mindsets from the first Brazil penalty kick shootout to the Japan game. I usually like to read the player. I like to read their approach, the angle of the ball. But with that said, when you look at the numbers, 70-some-odd% go to a goalkeeper's right. So I always told myself, in the next penalty kick shootout, I'm going to go every way to my right. It was a different mentality, a different mindset, but I knew if I made at least two saves that I'm doing my job and hopefully we can win. Once we went down and the Japanese goalkeeper made a couple saves, I felt like I was a poker player chasing my money, and you start to question your moves, you start to question if you're making the right decision, and that's difficult to do as a goalkeeper.
Well, moving on from the tournament, now life's going to be quite different. Everybody's clamoring for these two ladies, and I know you've heard it by now. It goes all the way to Dancing with the Stars. MAKSIM wants you as his partner. Let's listen to this one more time.
I've always admired first of all soccer players. I think they're one of the best athletes out there. I think she's athletic, she's driven, she kind of doesn't hold back, kind of reminds me of me a little. Whenever you got somebody like this and somebody determined, somebody knows how, what goes into working hard and getting yourself ready, I love being partnered up with athletes.
All right, before Hope says anything, Alex, can she even dance?
Well, Hope said herself in an interview, it's all about footwork. And that's the same with dancing.
You kind of have to have the groove as well, though, to go with the footwork, right?
So you can't dance?
I do dance. I can barely walk in heels. Too funny.
All right, well, we know who can dance. Coach Pia can dance. Now, she has some moves. Can we take a look at your coach? Do you think she'd be okay on it? Look at this.
I think Max should ask her.
Yes. That would be great to see. Wow.
She's a character.
She really is. She's the most different coach I've ever played for.
She brings definitely a lot of positive energy to this team.
Well, there are going to be a lot of changes in your lives. What changes do you look forward to, and what are you maybe a little fearful of coming down the line?
I mean, I just look forward to the continual support, even leading up to the Olympics. But I am a little fearful that, it might die off too quickly because, this is a 4-year cycle and we don't have a World Cup for 4 more years.
My personal success and this team's success has come from our work ethic. So for me, when things get a little uncomfortable, maybe all the media hype and maybe, whatever else may be out there, the wonderful thing is I can fall back on my comfort, which is my work ethic on the field. And that's what brought me success in the first place. So I think I can always fall back on that. And, I think I have more time in me. My body feels good. I'm going to go another 4 years and hopefully bring the trophy back home in 4 years.
And your work ethic extends to your house, right? You're going to remodel your kitchen. Is
Where
this
do you
true?
guys get this information? I did say I'm going to remodel.
Remodeling, right?
I said I'm going to remodel my kitchen if we win.
Oh, okay. She's out of that. Well, Hope Solo and Alex Morgan, it's been a pleasure the past 3 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.